Okay, here we go. We're going to start off with counting now. Counting is a very important part of all piano playing. You're going to have to, in order to have the melodies sound, have the impact of the tune, the way the tune's supposed to sound, you have to give certain notes when you play on the piano, certain time values. We're going to be looking at the first note right here. The first notation is a whole note. A whole note. It looks like a round, just hollow note with no stem on it. That's going to receive 4 counts. And we're going to be doing everything right now in 4/4 time, which is 4 beats to the measure, and a quarter note gets 1 beat. So right now, we haven't got to the quarter note yet, but we are looking at the whole note. The quarter notes are going to get 1 beat, by the way, and that's what's coming up. But we're going to be looking at right now to start off with a whole note, which is going to get you used to playing a note on the piano and counting it for 4 counts. Then we're going to be looking at the half notes. And the half notes are going to be receiving 2 counts per note, okay? Or if you get 2 in 1 bar, you get 4 beats in the 1 bar. And if you notice, those have stems on them, okay? And the left hand will be applied here. Now, your left hand is going to be playing just the letters of these particular chord definitions here. So when you see C major 7, you're playing just the C in the left hand. A minor 7, you play just the A. You're going to see some variations here, which I'll explain when you get to the G /B. You're going to play the B in the left hand. C/E, play the E in the left hand. Those are going to be the different places. But this is a very musical opportunity now for you to see how counting will play into music. And you really want to try to work with a metronome if at all possible. I'll play it with a metronome here for you, and I think you'll really see just how beautiful it is. And it will force you. The metronome forces you to be reading ahead. So as you're counting something, you're getting prepared for the next and up and coming note. Okay, here we go. Let's check it out. So we're going to start off with the metronome at a nice slow setting. How about if we have it at I'm going to put it at 70, but you might want to start at around 60 beats per minute. If you have one, if you don't have a metronome, that's fine. You can just count it in. You can just count out loud. But we're going to start off with 4 counts out front. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four beats here, second line, 2, 3, 4. Now a half note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, you get that? That nice, very musical. And what we're going to do now is we're taking the left hand. You'll have the option to play it really low if you want, because you're playing single notes. You can play these things way down here or up higher. It really doesn't matter, okay? You can use any fingering you like in the left hand for those. What we're playing is the root of the chord. When you're playing just the letter and leaving out the minor 7 and the major 7 and the 6 and all that, you're just playing what we call the root of the chord, okay, or the first degree of the chord, and that is very powerful. Gives you like the bass effect, okay. And then from there we're going to go on to counting. You want to count the half notes and the whole notes, presenting a challenge, okay. You want to be able to make sure that you're counting at 70 beats a minute here. You might want to eventually take it faster, so you're presenting a challenge at all times, okay, keeping things moving right along. I think you'll find it to be very, very pretty. Now, you could also use on the sustain pedal is very nice too, because the sustain pedal will help hold some of the sounds down. So the first bar, I can put the sustain pedal down. 2, 3, 4. See how that E is still ringing while the pedal's down? And when I go into the next chord, the pedal comes up and back down. See, and as I'm setting up for the next chord, I can still let that ring for the 4 counts. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Get that? This is something I think you're going to find a tremendous benefit when playing the piano, because the counting. The counting element of it is going to, this, even as basic as this is going to be, everything you play, you're going to have to count it, okay? And to have a sure, correct placement of all the things and have everything fit together. So, what you want to do, left hand, you can play any place on the piano. Try experimenting with a sustain pedal. Try to use the fingering. You'll see the fingering on this page here. We have the fingering starting off with the third finger, middle finger's 3, thumb is 1, pinky's 5. Have some little fingering in there that will offer assistance. You don't necessarily have to use those, but I recommend it, okay? Because you'll find it would be a better position your hand in a comfortable place to play these. And so we're learning half notes and whole notes. Go real slow to start off and eventually work the speed up. And I think you'll find it to be a very valuable lesson in counting. Enjoy.